Good afternoon, everyone. Yesterday I made some buns for burgers for dinner, and I thought I would share this recipe with you. It's not necessarily a novice baker type of situation, but it's not all that hard either. What you saw is that I started with 1 cup of warm water, and that needs to be between 95 and 105 degrees in order for the second ingredient, which is 2 tablespoons of active yeast, to bloom. If it's too cold, it won't bloom. If it's too hot, it will kill the yeast. What I do is put the water in the microwave for about 25 seconds. 1 cup of tap water in the microwave for about 25 seconds brings it to the right temperature. Then I added 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm going to whisk it gently. You see, I'm kind of not really stirring it vigorously, just kind of getting the yeast in the sugar touching so they can do their thing. That's what it looks like. And then that's what you're hoping for, that foamy texture. If it doesn't bloom right away, you could warm the bowl from the bottom and heat it up a little bit. Now I'm adding in 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, 1 egg that has been beaten, and 1/4 cup of melted butter. When you have a recipe that has butter, always melt the butter at the beginning of the recipe. That way it has time to cool down so it doesn't scramble your eggs. Then we're going to go in with 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You'll see I don't measure very accurately. I would recommend that if you're making this for the first time that you be a little more accurate with the measurement there. And then you're going to stir it. If you have a KitchenAid mixer, you could also use that. Mine's just not out on the counter, and to be honest, everyone in the house was sleeping, so I was doing this by hand with the wooden spoon. I'm going to turn that out onto a floured surface. In this case it was the counter, which I cleaned first, and then start kneading the dough to get the gluten activated. Flour your hands versus flouring the surface if you can, because that will stop excess flour from being worked in. Moved it into 8. This makes 8 buns, and you're going to roll them into, I'm sorry, I made 9 buns. Roll that into a bun shape. Let them rise again for 15 minutes. Give them an egg wash, and you have hamburger buns.